Unit 5, Governing the Nation. You'll be able to describe the people and the events associated with the development of the U.S. Constitution and analyze the Constitution's significance, importance as the foundation of the American Republic. The big idea: the United States Constitution is the foundation of the American Republic. What to know? Why do many leaders of the United States feel the need to write? Why did many leaders of the United States feel the need to write a constitution? What were some of the major problems faced by the writers of the Constitution? How does the Constitution secure our liberty? How do people express American ideals? And we have a timeline: when the Constitution was written, the Bill of Rights, and added to the timeline some important people: James Madison, Francis Scott Key. So go through these pages in your book. And a map of the early United States, also showing what's happening with the Spanish colonies. Some key places: Federal Hall in New York City, the Pennsylvania State House in Philadelphia, and the South Carolina State House in Columbia. And this map is color-coded by colonial power. So we have the United States now in green, but then we still have Spain. We have some U.S. territories, British, French, and unclaimed lands. Notice the French still have all of this territory here. Chapter 10, the Constitution. Here we have Independence Hall in Philadelphia. You can go there today, and there's a display of the Liberty Bell. If you were there when they signed the Constitution. In 1787, 55 delegates from 12 states met in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, to discuss the national government of the young United States. Their debates would last for 4 months. In that time, their efforts would help create a plan of government that still guides us today, the Constitution of the United States. Read now some facts about the Constitutional Convention. Constitutional Convention. What is the Constitution? The Constitution of the United States is the basic law of our nation, like the rules for a game. Only these rules are for the government, and all citizens must play. The Constitution sets up the rules for how laws are made and who will make the laws. Who will decide if we go to war? Who will have power? You? Me? You can find those answers in the Constitution. The Constitution of the United States was written in 1787. The men who wrote it wanted their new nation to last. They knew how hard it was to create a government that could change with the times. After all, they had just fought and won a war against a government that had refused to change. When the convention finally opened, where did the delegates meet? They met at the Pennsylvania State House, or, as people were already beginning to call it, Independence Hall. It was here that Thomas Jefferson had first read his Declaration of Independence to many of the same men who were now gathering to write the Constitution. The convention was mostly held in the East Room, a comfortable room about 40 feet by 40 feet, probably more than twice the size of your classroom, but smaller than your gym. The delegates sat at round tables covered with green cloths, about 3 or 4 to a table. When you visit Independence Hall, you immediately feel that this is a good room for debate, not too fancy, yet filled with light from the great tall windows on each side. So what does the Constitution do?